Julie Nourse as a person was calm, cool, collected. That was Julie. And she would get beat up inside, but she always kept her cool. And probably the key for Julie, both as a player and as a person too, is that she was so consistent, just the same steady attitude, hardworking young lady, just a wonderful young woman. Well, Julie was just a tremendous role model for her teammates. She made the team as a freshman, and so she was obviously especially quiet, but all throughout the 4 years, she was a very quiet leader. You know, sometimes you have leaders who are rah-rah and fire people up. Julie led by example, and so she was highly respected by her teammates, highly respected by, eventually she became a teacher and a coach in her own right, highly respected by those, you know, that she coached, to who she worked with, who she coached against, tremendously lived her Christian life in front of people without trying. It just was a part of Julie, and that came from her awesome family. I mean, she has a lot of brothers and sisters, a lot of brothers and a sister, and just a wonderful family. And they were all the same kind of people. Her dad was very instrumental in her life, by the way, in becoming a basketball player. Julie was known for her little half hook, and she and her dad worked in the backyard or in the driveway often on that little half hook, and that became her signature as she played. Well, I can remember a coach saying to me that they were very surprised that Julie became the college player that she became, because that's the thing about Julie. She wasn't one who made the superstar plays, but she always got the job done. I don't know any records in regards to consistently double-doubles or consistently double figures, but I would guess that most of her career she had double scoring with every game she played. I do not recall a game where she had a poor game. And so when I say Julie was a consistent player, you knew every night what you were going to get. Like I said before, people would hang on her in the key and on defense, and she would still get the job done offensively. Boxing out, beautiful job at boxing out, and subsequently she grabbed a lot of rebounds. And in fact, at that time, she was one of our only rebounders. I think she played also with Kirsten Rosati her junior year, maybe her sophomore year. But Julie was that always got the job done, just steady, just consistent, and that's what you want out of a player. This is why Julie Nourse should be in the Hall of Fame. First of all, she is a godly woman, and every moment I ever saw her play, practice or games, she represented Christ well on the court. Second of all, she was a hard worker. In every practice, in every game, when I say consistency, she put forth a 100% effort. I never saw Julie Nourse loaf. Thirdly, she was strong. She was strong as an athlete. She was strong as a basketball player. She was surrounded by individuals that she didn't have to take everything on her shoulders, but yet she did. And she never showed pressure, the stress that people are relying on me. She just did the job. And so subsequently, you say, she scored over 1,700 points. She did it quietly. And I think that's the best way to describe a Julie Nourse, and definitely why she needs to be in the Hall of Fame.